What is up, guys? Matt Wick here, and we are back with our NCAA coaching career. Thiccus Wiccus is back in the driver's seat, and we're getting ready for this matchup against 6-0 Notre Dame. Let's take a look and see who Notre Dame has played. I think we did this in the last video, but nobody, so we should be able to win this game. We had a tough stretch there against the top teams in our division. We could really get back off on the right foot here if we're able to beat Notre Dame and then Illinois, who surprisingly has a pretty good team. So let's go ahead. I already got the recruiting all taken care of. Let's just see. Is there anything else I wanted to look at? But yeah, I wanted to see when. No, it wasn't week 2. Week 3. Okay, I wanted to see when our starting quarterback got hurt in this game. So he threw a touchdown pass, threw a touchdown pass, and then died in the second quarter. Okay, so that's probably when he lost it. Damn. So he played 2 quarters of football there, and then went down in that game. That stinks. I wanted to see if he went out right away. But let's go ahead. Let's sim this game against Notre Dame. Huge game. If we could pull this off, our season's back on track. 4-3. Looking up from there, we can go 9-3 and hopefully make the playoff. So let's see. Sim the week. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on. Big win. Big win. Yes! 24-21. Pulled it out. Close game. We love to see it with our backup quarterback as well. Imagine if we had our starter. We'd probably be undefeated. We were busting up Ohio State before he went down, the number 1 team in the nation, defending champs. Oh, but man, this is going to look great for Thiccus Wiccus in this on his coaching resume. Hopefully we get some love with the head coaching positions. Let's go and see who we've got ready to come in and visit. I added some guys to our what game do we want to bring this guy in against? None of these are rivals, so let's just go Minnesota, I guess. But I added some guys to our list. There's not a whole lot of low lock cheese this year, so I'm not going to be able to get a ton of recruits. But I mean, we've got some quality so far. I mean, if you look at the guys that we've got recruited right now, these guys will all be in their 90s by the time its senior year comes around if they stay here that long. So we are definitely setting USC up for some great success. We're coming back on him, but it looks like Clemson maybe had him visit. Oh, damn. So we got all our guys already in here. Nothing really else we can do. Let's just make sure. Oh, of course. Of course. We had a great lead on him, and then let me guess, he visited. Yep. All right, so we got to get our max points back onto him. Who do we want to take some points off of? Probably this guy. Take points off. What do you have? 500. So let's go ahead. Where's he at? Yeah, we're not losing what is he? Number 1 tackle in the nation to LSU, and we had a 1,500 point lead on him. That would be very disappointing. All right, but we got that in there. Let's go ahead and see what this matchup against Illinois is going to look like. They're 4-2 now, but they're all B's across the board and 7th in the nation in points per game. And Lee Corso is picking them over us. What a fucking bastard he is. No faith in the boys. No faith in Miller Moss. Well, Miller, I got faith in you, okay? I got faith in you. Our quarterback's 18 for 5. Oh, Altmaier. Okay, he's a real guy. He's still there. 7-0, 5-2, 6-0. Okay, so our losses are quality. So if we went out, hey, we lost to great teams. What else can we do? Also, in this video, I'm going to try to get through to the end of the season. Then the next video, I'll do the playoffs in the off season. Hopefully, the off season entails us finding a job and starting our head coaching career. And then, like I said in the last video, let me know if you would like to be in the coaching career. Leave your name, a name. It can be anything. If you just want to see a player named a funny name, toss in the comments. If I see it, I'll add it to a list. When it comes around to start the next season with our freshman recruits, I'll go ahead and rename some of the guys to different names just to mix it up, give us a little bit more immersion in the sim, because a lot of times you get guys with the same name, Smith, Brown, stuff like that. So mix it up a little bit. Morales, we'll have 6 Moraleses on the team. But let's go ahead, sim this week against Illinois into the Minnesota week, and we fucking lose 0-2 against Illinois. How the fuck do they have our number like this? Oh, well, that pretty much eliminates us from playoff contention completely. Yeah, pretty disappointing. And Illinois is quickly becoming our Joker, the Joker to our Batman, the Darth Vader to our Luke Skywalker, if that's a pertinent response to that. But what happened, boys? 34-10. Offense only puts up 10 points. That looks bad on me. 34 points, that looks bad on defense. But if fucking Miller Moss out there fucking throwing picks like he's Kenny Pickett, I don't know what to say. Okay. So 10-0. We started getting bust up. Yeah. And oh jeez. No points in the first half. Game stats. I want to see our player stats. 11 for 32 and 1 pick, 34% completion percentage. Okay, so he only had 1 interception. Running game, damn. And our defense just got fucking mauled by, what, Atmeyer? Wow, 28 for 38, 318. Yeah, difference in having a good quarterback. That's for sure. So yeah, disappointing for the season. Let's see if any of our guys are towards the top. Yeah, Altmaier is the best quarterback in the country, it looks like, at least in terms of passing stats. So disappointing there. Damn, and they have got the leading receiver. I guess it makes sense, but normally you spread it around a little bit, but they just got 2 guys that are going off. And sacks, we got a guy up there, Shelby, but it's not good for us. Not good for our offense. Let's go ahead, see our recruiting. Toss these 50 points on somebody real quick. Hopefully. Okay, we're back to zeros with this guy, so we're not gonna lose him, and it means that we have the advantage in terms of points. But let's see, we took the advantage over Max Reese too. We were down on him, big lead on him, starting to come back a little bit on us there. So let's get our little couple extra points into him. There's nobody that I really want to give up on yet, just because I want to have these points spread around. Maybe this guy. Are we gaining on him at all? No, we're losing 150. Let's just take him off. We don't want to lose any of these top echelon guys that we've got going for us. We got 550 there. That was him. You're starting to come back on, so let's get him back up. I'll put 400 back on him. And then this guy, let's see if we can actually insta-commit him, and then we can add Brad Anderson back to the list. We cannot. So let's toss our 700 on him, and let's bump him up as well. All right, and then we should be good there. I'm not going to bother looking too much. I already looked through a good bit before starting to record, and there were not a lot of prospects that were worth a shit to start going after. Oh shit, we still have 100 points left. Let me get those on just someone random real quick so we can get simmed. Put them on him. Number 1 tight end in the nation. I love me some tight ends. That's going to be a big part of whenever we play games. So I'm going to be feeding those tight ends. But it looks like against Minnesota, we have a lot of recruits coming in. So let's see, Minnesota. We should wipe the fucking floor with them. Look at those ratings and those stats. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Also us, 33rd best scoring offense in the country with a backup quarterback. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and sim this game. We got to pull out a dub here, or only 19-13. Holy shit, way closer than it had to be. But let's go ahead, get the next game, see who we got. I think it's Mississippi State, or we have a bye, or it's San Diego State. I don't know. What do you think? Or no, South Dakota State. That's who I added in. Mississippi State. Okay. We got to get into a bowl game. But let's see. And I'm trying to think who I'd want to go to once the season's over. Like if I got offered a contract somewhere, where I'd be looking to go. I don't really know at this point. I got a couple last time, and it was Marshall, I think Virginia Tech, and there's none of those really resonated with me. So we'll see this week. And we got a lot of recruits that we got in, so that is good news there. Anybody that we have left over will bump up. Oh hell yeah! Look at that recruiting class. I think we're pretty much done too, because we already had like a maxed out roster before this season started. So I don't want to have to go through and cut a ton of guys, because then it's weird with like positions and whatnot. You have to keep like a fullback or whatever offensive line position. If you only have one, then you get a 40 overall fucking freshman that takes up a roster spot. But let's see. We'll go after Cedric Smith here. Offer him scholarship. Will he commit instantly? Ooh, no, he does not. We have 13 scholarships left. And we've got 5 guys there, so we'll go after, toss the points back on him, since it looks like we went up big time after he visited. We'll toss points on him. What's his speed? 90. Catching 68, not the best. Size 6'3", 196. I just don't think he's ever really going to play next year. Like, I'm sure we've got some athletes in here who, or no athletes, damn. So yeah, maybe we do go after him and just toss him in there and see what happens. Any of these guys, what do we got? 79, 81 strength, 79 tackle. What's his size? 6'5", 250. And offer him. I might as well offer him, see what happens. Neither of them commit, unfortunately. George Blankenship, 83 strength, not bad. Offer him, does not commit either. Come on, guys, can someone give it to us? I don't want to offer Terrell a scholarship, unfortunately, but let's go ahead. Toss some points on Lamar and Jesse there. And then we'll pretty much just call it quits. And then, yeah, we don't have any more points left. All right, sweet. So let's go ahead, sim this game against Mississippi State. What are they looking like? Easy game again. Pass offense, #1 in the nation, though. That's pretty impressive. Well, who's their quarterback? Holy shit. 29-9? And they're 2-6? So the quarterback's just out there throwing piss missiles and like living without a care, and they're 2-6. Jesus Christ, their defense must be terrible. Well, let's go ahead. Hopefully it is, and hopefully we can just run up the score on them. But I mean, our defense gets carved up by fucking Illinois, so who fucking knows? Sim this game. Bang! 38-35. Living on the edge of our seat, but we're pulling it out, boys. Let's go. Whew. Making me stress. All these games late in this season have been fucking too close. I don't know what's going on. Recruits just, well, I mean, I know what is going on. It's our quarterback. We don't have a good quarterback, so that changes a lot of things whenever your quarterback play is substandard. Hopefully on our team, and we just leveled up again, so we should have, I mean, I think for sure we should have like a nice maxed out head coaching tree. At least recruiting will definitely max out. Let's go ahead and get it put in there. And let's see our job security. Oh, wow, we're a little bit on the hot seat. Low. Oh, wow, so we might get fired. Our prestige is only C+, so damn, we should have maybe taken a job last year. What about our head coach? Is he on the hot seat? No, he's not, but I am. Come on, coach, it's not me. I promise, coach. Coach, please. I promise it's not me, man. I'll come back to this fucking school and I'll beat the shit out of this team, coach. I swear to God, I'll play every year. Every time I play USC, I'll play it. Get on him. Him we did not offer. Oh, they committed him, damn it. That's why we had those extra points left over. But I think, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 12 scholarships. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So let's go ahead, get into this next week against South Dakota State. And then I think we only have 2 games left. 1 game left. UCLA. And go 8-4. Disappointing season. We'll see who's looking like they're going to get into the college football playoff. And then, like I said, next video I'll have it up where we will put in and see who comes out on top. I'll get that going and get that video cut up, because that'll be a little bit more than just sitting here and recording. I'll have to go into the Dynasty tool, start the save, come back out, sim the games. So I'll make that its own video, like I said, just so I can do the cutting up and editing, which it's not my forte, so bear with me on that. Looks like the fucking computer just wants to give points to everybody. I'm not giving scholarships, though. Let's see, we got some guys ready to come in for a visit. Let's get them all in against this game, I guess, since it's our last home game of the year. Homecoming. And watch us lose to South Dakota State, Jackrabbits, on homecoming. This is an FCS team, so it should all be D's. Yeah, terrible. All right, boys, come on. Please pull it out. Miller Moss, we need a big game from you. Let's go. Boom! 56-14. You love to see it. Exactly what we needed, and we got it. Now we got a big game coming up here against UCLA. I know we're not in it for the playoff. We're ranked now, though, which is pretty cool. But let's see if we can maybe, rack them up a little bit, Let's wreck their season. Let's see what we got going on here. This finishes up. Pat Shelby, that's nice. I think he was a JUCO, though, but still nice to have a 78 overall center. We can redshirt him. He'll probably be up to a mid-80, hopefully. Finalists for the Walker and the Walter Camp, NCAA Player of the Week. Well, yeah, that's pretty fair there at the end, I guess. To get an easy XP cheese, there you go. Put your FCS team at the very end of the year. But let's see who is our finalist. Let's see the Heisman. What are we looking at here? Bucky Irving from Oregon. None of those quarterbacks that we faced, however. And then who are our award finalists? What was it? The Walter. Way down there. Nice. Our sophomore running back is a finalist. That's a good start. Marion. You love to see it. And then our linebacker, Braylon Shelby. What is he, a sophomore? So this is one of the guys we, what's it called? Recruited, I believe. So good for us here that he is a stud. So our guys are starting to come in. Sophomores now, freshmen, sophomores, going to be juniors next year, going to be massive. And then hopefully our quarterback, who was only a sophomore this year, can step up and make a huge jump. But let's see, college football playoff rankings. What are we looking at here for who's going to get in? So Oregon, Penn State for sure. They'll probably be in the Big Ten championship game. Texas, Utah, Georgia. I see Utah, I think. Oh, no. They're in the Big 12, so they'll be in. They've been fucking tearing it up. I think in the first year of this, they were what was it? They were like the 11 or 12 seed, and they went on a massive run and got to the finals. And then I think they lost. But still, it's one of the few times I've seen. Normally in this, whenever like I have the top 4 set, it's pretty obvious, and then the rest of them are a little bit of all over the place. But I had them in 11 or 12 because they had like 3 or 4 losses, and I wasn't even going to put them in, honestly. And then I put them in, they make their run to the finals, and I was like, oh boy. But also, guys, if you're still watching this video, and like I said, I'm going to do the playoffs next. Take a look at this. Let me know what your thoughts are for the top 12. We'll take a look at the conferences, who's going to win. Maybe Middle Tennessee State gets in as a 12 seed. I always like putting a non-power 5 school in, or non-power 4, I guess it is now. Ohio State fell off a little bit, but I mean, they're the defending champs, so you gotta consider them. Let's go ahead though here. UCLA, big rivalry. Lee Corso rocking with UCLA. Even though, damn, I mean, we're pretty comparable. I guess rush offense and total defense are pretty bad. Our defensive coordinator should be out of here. He stinks. Whatever plays he's calling, terrible. The worst plays I've ever seen in my life. But let's go ahead, boys. End the season strong. Get us into a good bowl. Hopefully I don't get fired. Fuck, we're going to get fired. Oh, man, I should have taken a head coaching job last year. This is tough. I'm interested to see our job security after this game, what it's going to be looking like. Oh, damn. What did we go, 7-5 on the year? Damn, our worst season by far. Let's see, our job security. 75 low. Okay, I mean 32 points per game, 26 best. That's pretty respectable, I would say. What, they got 10th, 20th, 1st, 5th, 3rd, 6th. Okay. So that's what we're going up against. And honestly, it's not working out too well for us right now. So one thing I would do, I do want to change my philosophy just a bit. Oh, no, I had it at what I pretty much wanted. It's defense, just because, I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's running. He's running like a 3-3-5, which I don't know if that's very good. I just always go with like a 4-3 multiple. I like a lot of defensive linemen, okay? That's going to be one of our focuses whenever we get in defensive, offensive line, big time. But let's go ahead, sim to championship week, take a look at the matchups. I'll take a picture of that just so I remember who was in when I go through to set up the playoff, which we will not be participating in, so be a little bit of an easier video for me to make. Just get to sit back and commentate on it, have a good time. Oh my God, we got that terrible Baron guy that I didn't want to commit. Not getting it done. Actually, let me see before we go out of this. Scores and schedules. So we'll take a look at this. All right, so we got Akron could get in with a win. Utah and Baylor probably. We'll see. Baylor might squeak in just because they got to the game. If they win, they're definitely in. Utah's definitely in. Southern Miss, Appalachia State. One of these two teams might be able to be in. Those are pretty good records. I'd probably put the winner in. Alabama and Texas. Alabama wins, they're in. Texas wins. I don't think Alabama gets in. One of these teams is going to make it. So these non-Power 5 schools are making their case, but only one of them is going to get in. So it's going to be the winner. And then shit, man, this is gonna be a tough year for me for putting these guys in. The ACC is struggling, so only one team from the ACC it looks like will get in. And wow, that is gonna be a hell of a game. Penn State and Oregon, both 12-0 undefeated, 1-2. This is the new SEC here. We got these guys tearing it up. So let's go ahead and well, let me take a picture of that real quick. I just forgot. Scores and schedules. Get the little phony phone out, and there we go. All right, and then let's go ahead and sim this week. Advanced bowl season will be in the Las Vegas Bowl, or if it gets shifted around, maybe a different bowl. We'll see what happens there, but let's see who wins their conference championships, and then we'll end the video. And like I said, leave your comments in below who you think should be in the playoff. Once we look at this conference game, and then next video we'll come in with the playoff in the off season. Thank you for the bid to Las Vegas Bowl. We accept. Is our job security still 75? 77. We're going up. We're getting some good graces. Nice. What about our? I didn't look at our defensive coordinator. I want to see what he's at. Defensive coordinator. Ooh, 91st defense in the league. Yeah, get him the fuck out of here. We need a new guy. I'm good. He's not. He's the problem. I have excuses, at least. He doesn't. I don't think anybody on the defense got hurt. Let's take a look. Watch me look at this, and the defense just massive list. No, only thing was our quarterback tore his Achilles. 3rd week of the season. Let's go ahead. Who won? What do we got? Conference championship week. Wow, 31-28 in overtime. Could you imagine how good of a game that would have been to watch? So Penn State, Oregon, both of those teams are in. Florida State's in. North Carolina's not. UNLV? UNLV's probably in. Memphis is probably in. Alabama gets in. Oh, that shakes things up a lot. So Alabama's in for sure. Texas is in for sure. We're going to have 2 SEC teams. Appalachia State might be in. Baylor, we'll see if we have a spot for a 12 for them. Utah's definitely in. And Akron won. Ooh, jeez, this is going to be a tough one. Let's take a look at the top 25 polls. College football playoff. Penn State, Utah, Oregon. Okay, so let's just see. Memphis, okay, Memphis will be in. Notre Dame, I forgot about Notre Dame. Georgia's 10-2. They didn't make their bowl game, though. Huh. I'm guessing Texas is on that side. Maybe. I don't know. I think they're on Alabama's side, so I don't know about that. Did they lose to Bama? Let me just do some quick research here. They lost to Bama and Oklahoma. Those are 2 good losses. They got beat bad in both of them, though. And then they beat Texas. Okay, so they're probably in. So Georgia's going to be in. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. Texas A&M, SEC, they didn't make their conference 11-1. Huh. Wait, how did they not make it? Oh, I don't know. Memphis is in. Washington, we'll see. Probably in. Alabama's not going to be in. Middle Tennessee State, 12-0. You really can't deny them. Jeez, this one's going to be tough. I'm going to have to go through. This is going to be the ones that I'm going to have to look at the most because we have a lot of conference champions. And that should lean pretty heavily. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Like I said, I'll scroll all the way down to the bottom here so you can see. Let me know who belongs in that top 12. If you want to give me your list, go from there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.